Hi there, welcome to Sacred Symposium. Today is Tuesday the 14th of March 2023. I was really slow with the dates, it's like I can't figure them out. I've just done a tarot reading which was really interesting and very nice, so I'm going to upload that in a little bit. Now I'm just going to see if I can open to channel. I've opened my energy already for the tarot. I'm just sitting here and ready to rock and roll and see what energy wants to come through. Got a little drink here. I've just put some water in a nice glass just to help. I've got my trusty blue crystal which helps. When I hold it, it just seems to connect and open up my throat chakra a little bit more, so I'm able to speak and bring forward whatever messages wants to come forward. So I just hold that in my palms. This is St. Patrick's week. So happy St. Patrick's Day for Friday. And yeah, I'm just here in this space ready to channel. So I'm just going to click off for a second and just see if anyone's around. Bear with. Just pull that forward a little. I just kind of said who's here, and I just felt someone coming in behind me and pushing me forward. So clearing the throat, which happens. I don't know why I do all that kind of. It's kind of, you feel the energy coming in and you want to. Perhaps it's their energy affecting me, and I have to shift a little. So I'm just going to start speaking now. 2 minutes in. I'm just going to go because I can hear it in my head already. Gladly we come forward and are accepting this invitation. This invitation was set out and we were prepared. We have come prepared. And we are willing to step forward and speak with you today. And we are so in awe of all of you and all that you have done and accomplished and achieved until now. Do not think that everything that you do is not recognized, and every effort that you make to become a better human being is not recognized. There are many times when you could have chosen a different route and you could have chosen to take a lower vibrational decision, and you did not. So we commend you on your ability to stay focused on being better and better and better as you move through your life and through your existence. This has a knock-on effect on everyone else, and it reaches them, it transforms their energy, and it shows them. You show by example that you are leading with the best intention as you move forward, and that is all that we can ask of you, is to embrace the intention of moving forward in positivity and light and love and compassion and helpfulness and receiving. We want you to know that the abundance is there for you to receive, and in order to put yourself in the path of receiving, it is best that you do so by traveling along a line of benefit to others. We ask that you remember that, to incorporate that into your world, that if you can assist another in any way, then you are doing a great service. It does not mean that you have to propel yourself to the highest echelons of business or the highest echelons of healing or the highest echelons of contribution in your society, but simply making effort to step out of your own selfishness and offer assistance to another, even in the smallest of ways, will be present here. We see it as a light, we see it as a symbol, as a sign. It is recorded, and then we can offer you so much more because you have passed a level of testing, you might say, or education or learning or development. To embrace all that we can offer you, we need to see you, and to see you we need to know that you are lighting up that aspect of yourself, that you are connected to that aspect of yourself. And we this medium is confused because we often talk about being selfish and embracing everything that it is that you desire and moving forward in that aspect. But alongside that, what we encourage you to do is to harmonize with whatever it is that brings you joy. And so as you harmonize with that which brings you joy, you are in an elevated position. And in this elevated position, you are then full, you are fuller, you are abundant, you are overflowing, and you can offer assistance to another. So by all means, be selfish in the beginning. Attend to what you need to do. Give yourself time. Do the work necessary. Expand into areas that you have interest in. Your interest in areas is not selfish. It is merely a pulling forward of you along your path to your destination. You are moving forward to your destiny, you might say. And so that's not selfish, that's just life lived. And so as you achieve and as you get great satisfaction in this route, in this place, in this end result, then that sets off a trigger of emotions and feelings and thoughts, and therefore actions that can elevate you and those around you. And that is what this is all about. It is about sharing. It is about sharing the wisdom like this one does in the channel. It is bringing forward the information for her so she can listen to it back again and again, as she did today. Many recordings this morning. And they brought tears to her eyes because she is also receiving a message. She is receiving guidance. And so that is the great facility of having something like this technological advancement, where you can record, where you can share, and where you can re-listen to elements that help guide you. And so in the sharing, you reach others. And if the intention is good, then you can uplift others. In carrying someone shopping, in lending a hand, in support, in encouragement. All of those things matter. And they are a giving forward of your energy. So you give from a place of fullness. So you have achieved a level of satisfaction. It does not mean everything has fallen into place. It does not mean that you have achieved everything that you wanted to achieve. It does not mean that you are at the end of your road and now you can suddenly give. It means that something felt good and you had an ability to offer some of this good feeling to your neighbour. And in offering some of this good feeling, there is the option of allowing them to see how goodness can be spread. And it is only in doing that, it is only in them seeing the light, in them seeing some alternative viewpoint, some kindness in the world, that you can lift them up. And as you lift them, they then have this new energy, this new level, this new experience. They have absorbed new information, and it allows them then to move forward. So what can we say of this moving forward? We can say it's absolutely necessary. There is no possible reason for you to stay the same. You are here to evolve. You are here to notice aspects of the spirit world while you're alive. You're here to integrate with us now. The time is now. The time has come. It is not enough to wander around in your earthly life and then to propose that then you will die and then you will meet spirit. No longer is that the case. The case is we are full and present with you right now. We are here and we are taking part in your life in more ways than we have ever done before. And you ask for us to come, like this one does often. You ask for us to come in support, and we are here. We feel the value in being able to connect through someone as a channel, as this channeling, because that allows us to be much more present and to answer your questions. You may have questions for us. Put them in the comments below, this one would say. And then she can address them. She can address them on the next meeting. Because what is it to sit at home and listen to something and then have questions but not have them answered? If you're not prepared to sit by yourself and connect in the way that you can to the divine and get your own answers through meditation or through sitting or through questioning, then use the opportunity to ask of a channel. Use the opportunity while this one has time to get your questions answered. The answers will not be from her. She will have her opinion, no doubt. But the answer you're seeking is the answer that we will give to you. We are happy to address you now moving forward. We have moved to a level where this is possible. It was important for this one to practice and experience and to get a hold of this whole integration, or often she calls it a relationship. We say collaboration, which is a word that is coming up quite a lot now. We collaborate together in order to produce, you might say, a program. And so you'll be seeing this one more and more in that position, in answering and in developing and in bringing forward lots and lots of different beings and information. And these can be past people that you would recognize. These can be galactic beings who are from other planetary aspects. And these can be spirit energies and angelic energies and divine natural energies also. The scope is open to many to come into the fold. And as all the different energies join and as they communicate, they can gather together in a group and share their energy in order to bring not just one sort of answer, but a multifaceted answer to your question. They're gathering around her now, and she can feel all kinds of different sensations within her physical. She feels it on her skin. She feels the chills and the motion. She can see that people are entering the space. And because she is available for channeling, she can suspend that vision also and simply allow the connection to emerge and the words to flow. And that is a great training that has occurred over time. As we move further into her, she is allowing, and we can sit within her now a bit more, and she is yes, that is better. We are within her now more, and we are addressing you from the fullness of who we are. And it is less that she is connecting to us through her mind. It is more that we are here now with you. And in being here now with you, what a pleasure it is and what a great gift it is to be seated, to be witness to this unfolding, to have at our disposal this technology which allows for a message to be sent. So much of you are in turmoil and disgust, mainly with your planetary situation right now and all that is being revealed. There is a lot of destruction and a lot of insignificant information which is being thrown at you in order to divert you from your path and divert you from your power, let's say. And because of this, we feel it is necessary to take our part in balancing out that distraction. There is so much going on for so many of you, and we acknowledge all parts of the world in this meeting. We acknowledge that many of you are suffering and many of you are living lives which seem to, over time, have not got better. They seem to have got worse. And it was possibly a way that you thought when you were young that life gets better and better and better and improves and improves and improves. And in a way it does, but in a way so many of you are still locked in suffering. And we see that, and we do our utmost to assist in all those difficult moments. And some of them need to be lived through, and we understand that. We understand that that is part of your calling, that your position on the earth is to experience some of that. And although we perhaps were not forceful enough to divert you from that plan when you chose that plan, we assured you that we would be with you should you ever need us ever. And so we want to remind you of that now, because we are recognizing the difficulties that are throughout the earth. It is part of our testimony that we should be bearers of good news, and we should be front and center when it is required, and so as to shine a light on difficulty. We will decide amongst us as a group that there is room for this kind of integration of new energy, and that this new energy can assist and help you to allow these difficult elements to subside and to move away from you, and to encapsulate you in this egg of power, or egg of protection, you might say, an energy vortex which will surround you and protect you. Should you only think of it now, a light-filled egg around your physical, keeping you separate from all that is heavy. That is how you are best equipped to move forward. And it doesn't mean you suddenly move forward into the light. It means that you are given some respite, that you are given some healing, that you are given some protection, and that you are given some courage and strength, in order that you can think slightly differently and decide slightly differently as you move forward. So it is not necessarily about the end result. It can be about the now moments. It can be about filtering out the destructiveness. It can be about resetting your own energy field in order that it draws to you better scenarios, better circumstances. As you move forward in your protected shield, you will then emit a frequency which has that service element to it, which will affect others. It will put you in a position where you will feel able to not only connect to the divine and draw that energy through and use that energy to protect you and to emit that energy also, but it will allow you a feeling of scenarios which you are able to transmute. It is important to understand the transmutation of energy also. And that is down the line. That is for you to learn and negotiate further down the line. The accomplishment of acknowledging this egg, this sphere of protection, is a grand one. And if that is all you have done right now, then that is a great discovery. It is a great accomplishment, and we celebrate that, and we wish you to feel accomplished, to feel that you have found a gift, that you have found one of our token elements which we offer to support you wherever you are, whatever you're going through. Surround yourself in this divine light egg. You can, of course, switch it on every morning. You can, of course, revisit it every evening. Make sure it is solid, make sure it is clear, make sure that it has no holes in it. Check it. And if you feel it is a little bit off and it has got a bit ragged and it's not as clear and concise as you wish, then ask for it to be made clear and concise. Ask for it to be repaired. That gift has been given. It is active. It is alive. It is around you. And it will continue to be around you as you move forward. Whatever age you are, it is yours. And so we bless you and we leave you with that little gift. And we hope it helps transform your days, and your nights and your weeks and your months and your years ahead. Should you take nothing else with you, take the egg of light with you. It will help shift your life in ways that you have no knowledge of, in positive, empowering, fruitful, abundant, blessed, and holy ways. Active. It remains active now. And should you want to accept it, simply say, I accept. Should you want to deny it, simply say, I do not accept. This is your choice. But we are delighted with those of you who have accepted this as a first step in graduating into spiritual development, as a first step in receiving our blessings, as a first step in knowing and feeling your auric field around you and its protective shield. This is not given lightly. This is given with love and with confidence that you are able, those of you who watch this and those of you who wish to re-watch this, for readjustment, repair, renewal. This is given freely to you as you stride ahead wherever you are. Bring that light with you. Surround yourself in that light. It will do you immeasurable good. And therefore, that helps you share with your fellow man. So, be selfish enough to set your egg up. Be selfish enough to fill up your cup. And then be selfless. And see who else needs this egg of protection. When we say egg now, we're reminding her of Easter. The symbolism of the egg, of that protected shell, of the contents within, the jewels within, the preciousness within. Protected, growing, evolving, birthing anew. And when you are ready, you can step out of that shell and move on to a different level. You can move on to your bigger being. You can move on to several different layers and steps in development that are far ahead. But don't think that this isn't one of the most important things that you can ever do. Don't think you have to move to step 10 to become important and step 10 to be established or be in any way moving forward. This being always starts with the basics. And so we remind you of the fundamentals, the basics, the foundations. Equip yourself with this. And it only takes a thought, a moment. It does not require 45 minutes of meditation. It's a thought, a moment. That's all that you need to give it. Visualize it. It is done. We are going to leave that there. We could talk for a long time, but we are going to leave that there. We are glad that we were the ones who were able to bring that to you. We were allowed to be here and to offer this spiritual gift to you. We were able to be the ones who were asked to step up so you could hear this important information. So it brings us great joy to be a part of this. And we are grateful to this one, and grateful to you for listening, for watching, for offering us your time. And it would bring us great pleasure to meet with you again. But as we said, we have said enough, so we will step back now. Thank you. Gosh, I can really feel them moving out. Oh, it makes me want to go back. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I don't know if the light has changed for you, but everything, you know, when you close your eyes for ages and everything is a bit blue, then when you open it up. Hope that was good. Hope you enjoyed. Hope this is still recording. I think it is. So I'll put this up very soon. Wrap yourself in that bubble. I do it all the time. And may you be blessed. Website karentenay.co.uk, email karen@karentenay.co.uk, get in touch, leave a comment, leave a question, and then I can address that the next time. Like, share, subscribe, do all that business, and have a wonderful week, and take that egg of protection with you. It's yours. Blessings.